Hey there, it's Elessa here for Pursebuzz, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 reasons why you should be wearing makeup primer. So I think there's a lot of reasons why you should wear primer, but these are my top 5 reasons. The very first reason is that it works great to fill in all your pores, all your scars, and all of the fine lines. So imagine, use your imagination here for this, imagine a piece of dirt with a hole. So the hole is going to represent your pore. Now if you put moisturizer and then foundation, you're just going to be filling up the pore with your foundation. So that would mean that you would have this nice clump, this nice puddle, if you will, of foundation on your face. So what the primer does is that it fills in this whole area right here where you have your pore, your hole, your scars, and it gives you this nice smooth surface area to work with for your foundation. So it's just like spackling. Say you got a hole in the wall from a picture and you put some product in there and then you paint. That's exactly what primer does. And so that's why it's really important to wear primer, because it gives you that soft, diffused, flawless makeup look. The next reason is that primer helps your foundation last longer. I don't know about you guys, but when I put foundation on right after moisturizer, it starts to fade and it goes away in a couple of hours. So what primer does is that it sticks, holds on to that foundation, and it doesn't go anywhere all day long. It's exactly like eyeshadow. So imagine with your skin, you have all this oil that's trying to push up, and if you have your foundation, it's just going to seep right into your foundation. But if you have a primer, it's going to act like a seal. So here's your skin, the seal, and then the foundation. And that's why your foundation lasts longer, the same way your eyeshadow works. The next thing is that your pores are diminished and softer, same with fine lines, because again, you're filling in all these areas, and so that the foundation doesn't just sit inside of your pore and filling up and then making it very obvious that you have either large pores, or it even helps amplify your pores. For example, I have a lot of blackheads on my nose. When I take them out, if I straight put on foundation, I'll have the nice smooth foundation and then a whole bunch of little spots where the foundation has filled in all of my pores. So that's why I need that primer to fill it in, so that I have like a smooth application with the foundation. So it all works hand in hand with the primer, and that's why it's really important. This would be one of the important ones for me, is that my primer has an SPF of 50, and so that's why I like it, because I could just put my moisturizer on, my primer, and I'm good to go. Especially if you have like an illuminating primer, then chances are you don't even need to wear foundation, like in the summertime, or maybe you're just feeling lazy that day. Now my last one, speaking of foundation, is that you use less foundation. You know, like sometimes you'll see girls, maybe even yourself, who cake on the makeup because you're like constantly trying to cover up and conceal areas, or you're trying to like hide, you know, flaws. Well, if you put a primer, that's gonna help fill in all of those ridges and fine lines. And the last one is your foundation. You'll use less foundation because you're not trying to fill in all the holes with your foundation, all the gaps, all the pores, all the fine lines, the scarring. You know, you have your primer to fill that in, and then you have your nice, smooth, small layer of foundation. So that's what gets cakey, and you get the creasing. So there you have it, the 5 big reasons why you should wear a primer, and I'm going to talk about my favorite primers right now. Alright, so let's talk about Drugstore. The very first one that I like is the L'Oreal Studio Secrets. This is a little bit thicker. You won't be able to see it on the camera, but it works really well, because when you put it on your hand, or on my hand, it's reflecting right off of the primer, and so you can't see any of the fine lines. And when you apply primer, it's really good to tap it into the areas that you need a little help with. So this one's the L'Oreal Studio Secrets. I did a video with that, with cream blush and how to make your blush last longer, so check that video out. My favorite one that I use every single day is the Cover FX Bright Prep. This one has an SPF of 50. It's great for sensitive skin, that's why I love it. This is my second tube of it, and has that SPF 50, which is like, oh, I love it. It's very moisturizing too on my face, and I think it says it illuminates too. It's a brightening one too, so I really like this one. This one is available at Sephora and then Cover FX's website. And this last one right here I think is perfect for television. It also works for every day, but I don't use it every day, is the Eve Pro Priming Moisturizer. This one does not have an SPF, but I think this one is a great product. You can use it on the set, you can use it for photography, and it's flawless every single time. Like, you will not mess up with this. I just love that about this one. So those are my 3 favorite primers for the face. And so if you guys have like your favorite primers, or you're looking for a primer, Please let me know below. I would love to hear like what your favorite primer is, and if you're thinking about using it, or if you already use it, has it changed your makeup routine? Let me know in the comments. And one more thing, a lot of you guys ask me like what I have on my face, so I usually forget because it's one of those like, let me just apply it on real quick. So today, I'm going to tell you what I have on. So the first thing I have on are my brows, and this is the Anastasia. This one is the Beauty Brow Express in Brunette. Love this one. Fun, fun. And the next thing I have is my foundation. That's Air Base in shade number 1. Love this one. Then for my lashes, I have the Ardell Demi Wispies, which I love. I highly recommend this for brides because it's super natural. It's short at the ends and gets longer at the edges. For my cheeks, I've been using this a lot. This is the Fuchsia Cream Blush from Stila. And then to seal it, I've been using the Stila Kitten Dual. I love this one. But yeah, I've been using that. And then for my lips, I've been using this YBF Princess Pink, Your Best Friend. I love it. It's so pretty. It's like heavy and it's got these rhinestones on it. And it's just this really pretty shelly pink. And then to top it off, give myself a little gloss, is the Makeup Forever Lab Shine in D10. And that's it. Thanks so much for subscribing, you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.